I bring good news. Mission accomplished. We have not got relegated. But it certainly has not been easy. There is so much work to do with this team. Hello viewers, I hope that you are well and safe and beautiful as ever. I'm in a very good mood, and that is because we have not got relegated with Billericay. We are now officially safe. Even better, we can finish in mid-table this season, as high as the dizzy heights of 14th. I know, in all fairness, considering when I took over we were 21st and 3 points away from safety. I'm pretty happy that we finished at least 10 points clear. That little burst of form that we had when I first got to the club has basically kept us up, because if you look at the last 2 months, we've only won 3 games. It has not been impressive at all. Even in the last game, we were 2-0 up against Halifax and somehow managed to throw it away in the last 10 minutes to get a 2-2 draw away from home. It's the away form that's costing, as always, even though our home form hasn't particularly been that good either. So, lots and lots of work to do in the summer, but we're going to finish off the season today against Dagenham and Redbridge at home, and this may be the last time that you'll see some faces in a Billericay kit. Mainly because all the players that I've got are going to be out of contract in the summer, so it's going to be a massive rebuild job on my hands. In all fairness, the team's not been playing too badly recently, you can tell, especially going forward. Doria, Henry, Hale, Partin, Zander and Dale Carton, all of whom are in very good form at the moment. So scoring goals recently hasn't actually been that much of a problem. It's keeping them up at the other end that has been. Basically, I cannot have too much of a good thing. We're either really crap at the back and we score lots of goals, or we're really crap up front and we don't concede a lot of goals. Either way, it doesn't make for good reading if you are a Billericay fan. What does make for good reading is that we should have tied down a number of the really good players to long-term contracts. By that I mean Joe Besant, Ramsey, Partin, etc. All of them will be here. And we have also extended the loan deal of Dale Carton next year. He has actually impressed me quite a lot while he's been here, and I think we can build a team around him. He's very good. Probably needs to work on his finishing, but ultimately he's a very good workhorse up front and he gets a lot of assists. He's a decent footballer. And he might be part of a new formation I'm going to try next year. But that's for another time. Right now, all we need to focus on is just winning this last game of the season, finishing the season on a high, which would leave us with 3 unbeaten at the end, which I think would be a nice way to kind of curtail the season. So let's hope that we can do that. Dagenham and Redbridge are, of course, safe. I'm not really sure if they're actually going for anything at the moment. They've got a player up here, Dragan Milicevic, who is on loan from Sunderland and looks absolutely brilliant. He's got 17 goals in 28 appearances, so he's a player I'm going to put on my shortlist right now, because I might try and sign him for next year. Not sign him, but loan him, definitely. Okay, so let's go out there, try and put in a good performance, try and get another good performance at home. Hopefully another win would be a nice way to sign off the season. Gives the fans and the players hope that next year things will be a little bit better. I can't see us obviously doing any kind of like promotion push or anything. It's more just a case of we just need to make sure that we get through another season without really getting involved in a relegation fight. And the most important thing I have to do over the summer is sort out the financial issues at the club, which is going to take me a long time to sort out. So if there is not an episode tomorrow, I am really sorry. It's because obviously this is a huge window, not just for me, but more in the context of for the club, because if we don't sort it out, there's a strong possibility we could go into full-on liquidation, and it's just not good. It's really not good. So I've got a lot of work to do. As Hale plays it to Doria Henry and he hits it just over the bar. Unlucky. He's come on leaps and bounds, Doria Henry, as a player, and he's a player I'm definitely going to try and keep in the squad over the summer. There's a lot of players here that have kind of done enough, I think, to secure themselves a place next year for me. Obviously, Carlton. Why do I call him Carton? Carlton and Partin. They'll definitely be here next year. Grant, Ramsey will definitely be here. Besant will definitely be here. Doria Henry will be here. Quite a lot of the starting lineup will be here next year, because they're the ones that have really impressed me while I've been in charge, and I'm hoping that next year with a few more additions we can maybe aim for a top half finish. Ultimately it will depend on what I can do with the budgets that I'm given. At the moment I'm beginning just enough wage budget to try and tie over some of the players that are here, and I'm having to kind of up the contracts because there's players like Joe Besson that really deserve to be at a bigger club at the moment and playing at a higher level, but I have to do what I can. Carlton's in here, go on! Oh, unlucky Dale, unlucky mate. Did I even run through the lineup? Probably not. It's Besant, Grant, Dymek, McDowell, Ramsey, Milligan, Doria Henry, Hale, Partin, Zander, and Carlton. There you go. God, that was the most unprofessional bit. They don't even know. Can you imagine having that at the stadium? You go in there, and they just never announce the lineups. You'd literally just be sat there going, who's playing? Anyone know? I'm very aware that whenever I look over there now, people are kind of expecting Arsene to kind of come out and say something. Not today. We've had another tiff, and he's currently staying with friends. He's with Sir Alex at the moment. I really don't want to have the hairdryer treatment from Sir Alex on the phone, to be fair, and have him telling me how to manage my clubs. I know what I'm doing. Ramsey to Dory Henry. We've been so good here. Milligan, great ball at the top. Hale. I mean, this goalkeeper is having an absolute worldie. Granted, that was offside, to be fair, but it was still a fantastic save. Oh no, they've got a corner. That's a decent air by Dymek. He's managed to head it out, and there they smashed over the bar. Welt, what a name that is. You absolute Welt. Oh no, it's Weir. Oh my god. I need to wash my glasses, clearly. Weir is now apparently Welt. Carlton is Carton. Need to get new glasses, or at least wash them. Maybe cleaning them now and again would probably help. People need to get drunk to see like I do. I don't need that kind of cost in my life. This is great. Well, Doria Henry's been very good. Everyone else has been a bit rubbish. I'm going to certainly say, I'm pleased how things are going, boys. I love lying to them. I could lie to them for days. It's been awful. Like, actually, it's not. We've been the better team. We just haven't scored. Which pretty much sums up many of the games that I've played in. We have more shots than anyone, I think. We hit off so many shots. We play some really good stuff, but we just aren't clinical enough. And then we're not secure enough at the back to sort of shut teams out either. It's not a very good combination. I'm not too worried about the future because I do think that there are some very good players here, and I don't think that we're going to be in any kind of problem next year in terms of whether we're going to be safe or not. I feel that we'll be fine. I just do think, though, that there are some bigger issues hanging over the club, and this entire summer is going to be less about how can we improve next year and more about can I get us into a position where we can improve the next year, if that makes any sense, because I'm not going to have a lot of people banging down my door to come to Billericay with the wages that I can offer and the position that we're in at the moment. So I need to be realistic about this. It's a brilliant way to finish the season. I mean, I could not ask for a more entertaining game to bring you all. It's been end-to-end. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I took it out on the microphone there. I won't hurt you. Hi. I'm very lonely. This is morbid, isn't it? Come on, boys. Can we just get a goal, please? I'm talking about my microphone. That's how bad it's been. I'm not looking forward to this. I don't need a last-minute goal from Dagenham and Redbridge, if I'm honest. That's better. Grant hits it long. Carlton wins the header now. Can he win his own flick on? Probably not, because that would make him superhuman. Doria Henry on the ball again. Lovely ball out to Grant. Come on, boys. Let's just get a goal. Just give the fans something to go over the summer and think it's not going to be terrible next year. Grant, I mean, speaking of terrible, that cross was pretty bad. Partin, he's been pretty much fouled from behind there, but don't worry, let's ignore it and let's wait for the counter. Milasevic, who I highlighted before the game, has got his 24th goal of the season. And if that didn't sum up the last 3 months of being Billericay manager, I don't know what will, because that's exactly what it's been like. A game where we've really dominated the goal scorer, not dominated the goal scoring because we're losing, dominated the chances created, dominated possession, played some really nice stuff between the boxes, and then at either end, we're a bit rubbish. That is the essence of Billericay. King Holmes whips it in. No one's there. Can we just get something out of this? Ramsey's just decided to give the ball away. We're making an utter mess of this. Besant with the most incredible save, but defensively, the two centre-backs I brought in, I didn't bring them in, sorry. The two centre-backs we have that we were brought in, who are apparently very good at this level, I can tell you 100% now, are not very good at this level. They're absolutely trash. Dymek and McDowell are awful, and I will not be offering them back. There's a reason I haven't offered either of them back into the club, and it's because they're both absolutely abysmal. Speaking of abysmal, that ball forward from Grant was not great, and Aggie Mang has just knocked it through to Milasevic, and this is the kind of player that I'm up against at the moment. They've got Milasevic, and I've got Dale... Oh, flipping hell. Steve Turner's hitting an absolute rocket in, and it's from Milasevic. I said I wanted goals. I meant for us, not for Dagenham and Redbridge. It's taken them a while to come alive, but my God, have they come alive. Zander, one last moment of magic. That's exactly what I was looking for. Doria Henry has somehow, in the midst of all this nonsense, managed to get himself a 7.4 rating in the middle of the midfield. I'm glad that he's playing well, because I tell you right now, everyone else has been flipping abysmal. Ramsey, this is going over. Well, actually, to be fair, that was the best shot we've had all day, apart from Dale Carlton hitting one shot on target. We've had 16 shots to their 14. The important thing is that they've had 7 of their shots on target. We've had 4 out of 17 shots. 4 were on target. Make of that what you will. I'm going to say I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the performance. And Harlem Hale looks stressed. Don't worry, mate. You won't need to look stressed because you won't be here next year. So it's okay. Wasteful Ricky. Wasteful. Sounds about right. Well, that's it. That is the end of the National League. The VNL for us is over. And 16th. We finished 16th. Which is fine. That's mid-table. That's what I said I'd come in and what I would do. The bigger problem I've got is if we carry on the form that we had towards the end of this season next year, I'll be out of a job quicker than you can believe. Well, there you go. It's the end of the season meeting and everything, so I'm not even going to look at that because I've not been here for that. Zando won Player of the Year, which I can kind of understand. Alan Partin came in on signing of the season, the Young Player of the Season, so at least I've done something right. He's been pretty good for me, actually, as Alan. He'll continue to get better next year. I'm looking forward to seeing how much he can improve with us. He also won Goal of the Season, but actually, go on then, let's watch it. Let's have a rare moment where we actually watch a Billericay goal on camera, because let's be fair, we haven't seen a lot of them, have we? This was in the 3-2. Oh yeah, it was a wonder free kick. It was a beautiful free kick, to be fair. We really put the boot in. Do you see? Because their goalkeeper's named Boot. So, comedy. That's what you get with me. You get comedy. There you go. They said we were comfortably expected to finish mid-table. We weren't. We were predicted to finish 21st. You lying gits. Dressing room atmosphere is not good, but I have a lot of managerial support. A lot of players aren't going to be here next year, so that's likely to change. I'm going to discuss plans for next year. I'm just going to say we can avoid relegation and staying up comfortably. They're saying we'll do well to stay up, and you know it. Okay, fine. They just want to stay up. That's all they want to achieve. And you know what? That's fine. Well, apparently next year we just have to avoid relegation, so that's okay. So I've got 18.75k and a budget of 0. So at the moment my wage budget is at minus £68. Flipping brilliant. Well, there's a lot of players that aren't going to be here next year. It's hard for me to say really where we need to improve. Everywhere, I would say. I'm going to definitely try and abuse the loan market a little bit. Get some more decent loan players in. They're the ones that are really going to improve the team. Like some of the players that we got in this year. I like the look of Ross Milligan. Not good enough. Not physical enough. Not enough at this level. Dymek, same problem. Not really good enough. The stats aren't well rounded. Stats attributes aren't well rounded enough. Sean McDowell should have been very good. Not good enough. There's lots of things that I need to sit here and work on and improve. We've got the foundations of a decent VNL squad, but I have got a massive window ahead of me. If you guys have got any ideas what I can do to sort of like improve the team as we go along, that'd be great. Or any kind of like tricks or whatever you can help me do. I'm going to definitely try and get myself a senior affiliate. That's the first thing. Get someone in that's going to give me some young players on loan that I can train up. Is there anyone here that you think I should be keeping? Or anyone that you think I should get rid of? If you do, let me know in the comment section. I appreciate we don't know the team that much, but there's some players I definitely know that I want to keep, and some that I don't. We'll quickly run through some of the stats then. Dale Carton was our top scorer with 10 goals, which tells you all you need to know. Harlem Hale got 9, Xander got 8, Omelabu got 8, Partin 6. I mean, he's probably been the best player. In terms of average rating since he's come in, 7.23. He's miles ahead of anybody else, and he was the only signing I've made to this team. So I think that goes to show I kind of know what I'm doing in the transfer market. Most of the time, he's a player that I can trust, and you can guarantee if I can go back to Pontypridd and get some of the other youngsters in, aka Jeff Lloyd, I bloody well will. Trust me on that one. Thank you so much for watching the episode, everyone, for watching the season and the series as a whole. It's been absolutely brilliant so far, and we're only a sixth of the way through it. Actually, not even that. Season 5 is where we are going to come back here with Billericay. I've got so much to do over the summer. There's just tons and tons of stuff that I need to sort out. If you've got any tips or anything you guys want to leave in the comments section, please do let me know and I will have a look, and hopefully we can save this club and take them forward, which will hopefully boost my managerial career going forward as well. Thank you so much everyone for watching the video. Please do leave a like on it, share and subscribe, and until I see you for the next episode of TYC, where we'll be starting again with Billericay at the start of season 5. Stay cool.